playing some Battlegrounds alone and I've been able to record it too late, so we'll drop Novo. Wait, how many guys are left in the plane? I may get away with military base, but Novo's more tempting. Just get a little more time to loot. More chance of the vehicle not being taken too. Let's move. Honestly, compared to military base, the percentage of loot is probably not quite as high, but I tend to do a lot better at Novo. The buildings are more spaced out, you're not likely to be surprised by someone just popping around a corner with a shotgun unless you're in the crate area. You can have some decent firefights, whereas mill base tends to be much more instant kill oriented, I've noticed. I think I saw another one somewhere over that side, so 1, 2, yeah, 3 people. 4 people here. I expected less, frankly. And I'm having the glitch, which means I'm probably going to have to drop into a concealed position. I could quite possibly die to this. I don't know which of these I can take cover inside. Render quickly. There we are. These guys have probably looted the warehouses already, so they're probably a no-go. I think there was a guy on top of these crates too. Yep, I hear someone. Who's hunting who is the question. Oh, come on. Only frag grenades. This is a recipe for disaster. Okay, there must be something of use here. Extended mags, come on. A weapon, a weapon. My kingdom for a weapon. He's either inside a crate or more likely, yep, he's up there. Which means I don't want to be here. Another guy shooting at me from the coastline, from the sound of it. I'm in a very bad position. If I get caught out here, I'm so fucked. This is probably already being looted, but at least I have a weapon now. Painkillers there, painkillers here too. Whatever I was being shot at by didn't sound like a pistol, so I'm not going to have much of a shot if they come after me. I need to stay moving. Okay, I have moderately useful gear, nothing to write home about. Painkillers and a mill helmet up there, but I don't think it's worth the risk yet. Got him! Quite surprised. I think he had a shotgun. Not that I'm going to complain about it, but I'm out of ammunition now. Give me that quickly. And this, that'll do. Reload that shit. I'm not looting that guy's corpse, it's in too much of a risky area. As much as I'd like to. It's not worth the risk yet. Take that. Okay, I need somewhere safe to equip this shit. He says moving into an exposed position. SKS, I'm not going to take it. It's pretty shitty. Right. Yeah, possibly the first pistol kill I've got. Definitely the first pistol kill I've got where the other guy hasn't been unarmed or has a pistol. Okay, I need to check where the zone is because I'm in sort of a precarious position now. Okay, zone's not going to be too prohibitive, but I almost certainly will have to move off this island eventually. So let's keep moving. These sheds are seldom looted, so I'll take a quick look in here. There tends to be med supplies and stuff within these. Yeah. For any other shotgun, probably not, but for that one, I'd say that's worth it. Still, I prefer a submachine gun if I can come across one. Not going to check that crate. It involves moving on too much risky distance. That's what I'm talking about. It's only bandages, but much prefer it to nothing. Red dot. Now comes the difficult part, crossing relatively long distances and not being killed in the process. Gotta worry about those mountains soon too. Check these sheds, then just cut my losses and get inside a building till I know where the zone's gonna be, I think. Use this one given that we're in relatively close quarters here. Close quarters. Can't English today. Get inside. 20 bandages, that's about enough, I think, to last me a while. Not going to bother with the tactical stock. I'll not be taking an M416 in this game, it's highly unlikely. Dacia there, so let me find my bearings on the map. There is where I need to be going. If I need a quick exit from this place. Give me the grey one, I'll stand out a little less, I suppose. Highly unlikely it's going to help, but you never know. I'll take any advantage I can get. 4 times. Glorious. What do we have? I'll take a few 9mm just for the pistol and the secondary. Flash hide for some machine gun, but I'm not going to take the Uzi. Another red dot. Energy drink, excellent. Hear gunfire, don't know where from. UMP9. May have been this side actually. Don't see anyone though. I think what I'll do is I'll grab a little bit of... Oh wait, there's P911 there. Of course there is. P911. Grab those. And the extended magazine. Powerful pistol with a decent number of shots. Excellent. Let's hypothesise on where that came from. Might be up the hill fighting over the radar array. Probably best I don't get involved because they have good shots on me down here. An extended mag would be most welcome now. I did a poor job of checking my surroundings there, I need to stay on top of that. Nothing to write home about in this building either. I definitely heard another door close nearby. In there. There he is. It's gonna be risky, but I'm gonna do it. So I know he's upstairs. So I can get away with waiting on him to come down. Which he certainly has to do eventually. Until that point, I could chill here. Make him think I've left even. Try and make as little noise as possible and failing. These windows provide a decent amount of obscurity from that side at least. He has one of two options here. He can come down the stairs or he can jump out. In which case our position would end up reversed, so I'm hoping he's going to come down the stairs. New zone soon. I know where a car is, so if I have to wait for zone pressure to force him out, I can do that and just grab the car. I'll take a bit of damage, but I have stims to survive. Provided, of course, that I win this firefight. I need to remain quiet and listen. And this sound could mask his escape. Could be it for another 3 minutes. He's moving. Where will I go if he jumps down? Probably straight outside and try and catch him off guard. Need to keep my hands warm for this. I'd love to have a chat with him, but I'm hoping he thinks I've left. He probably doesn't, given how cautious he's been. Sounds like he may have jumped out. But I can't be sure. Can't get me from that window. Probably won't get me from there, so it's just there. I've got to be careful. Clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. For both of us. It's entirely possible he's jumped out and ran away. But if I were him, I'd want me to think that. I'm going to stay here, take damage from the zone for a while, then get the car and leave, just to be sure. Now if I hear the sound of a car revving up from that direction, then it's time to panic. We're on a side of the zone that's going to close in quickly, fortunately. Never thought I'd say that. Patience is the name of the game here. We have the technology. We have the medicine. We can survive. The zone closes onto the bridge, however. Blockades are possible. And highly deadly. Although people operating on their own, it seems unlikely. A little bit too dangerous, given you can be shot from both ends of the bridge if you're not careful. Here it comes. Take a painkiller. We're just gonna have to go. I didn't even realise this was a 3-story building. Gotcha, bitch. Smart, not smart enough. I'm good for grip. Police vest. I've already got one. What can I get rid of here? Get rid of that. And that. We'll take the... Why have I taken the 9mm? I don't even need. Get rid, get rid, get rid. I'm terribly worried about the damage ticking. Quick draw mag. Okay, let's move. He should have heard me come in there. Patience paid off. It's time to leave. But this is really going to start chunking me very soon. So now it's chunking me now. And the next zone is rather secluded. Okay. We'll first aid. That gentleman was kind enough to donate plenty to the cause. And we'll get the fuck up out of here. Find my way to the road. Yeah, let's move. No second to waste here. Disembarking from this vehicle is going to be very dangerous. I'm very pleased with how that turned out, but it's going to be a bit of a long watch. Possibly fast forward it, but it adds to the tension. We'll have to see. Do I hear a vehicle? Possibly not the best idea to prone out here, but how long have I got? I've got a minute. I imagine anyone that is going across this bridge already has. If not, I'll pay for my insolence. That came from this side of the fucking bridge. Pretty sure. Fuck out of here. Let's roll. Hate the handling on this vehicle, but there's not much I can do about it. Yeah, someone's not happy to see me. And I don't know where he is, so let's just keep driving. Don't have the health to fight that guy. I'm going to stay on the road because I'm worried about crashing this. To the detriment of my FPS. Let's try and stay on my way around. Need to maintain the speed. Perhaps grabbing the buggy back there would be a prudent idea, but not worth the stress. I need to get out of this vehicle ASAP. It's a mobile coffin at this point. Please don't let this place be occupied. There's an enemy in there. 99% sure there's an enemy in there. Yep. There was definitely a guy in that building. And he knows I'm here. Let's close that just so we don't. He doesn't have an extra angle on me. I know you're there. Now we're in another stalemate. Glorious. Oh shit. I want to throw some grenades in there, but doing so lets him know that I'm aware of his presence. He can probably see me peeking this window if he's got the same idea. Oh, we are right on the edge of the play zone. 25 alive, so I'm in the top quarter. Let's say in the top 10 at least. Gunfire northwest. I have a red dot ready just in case. At this point, I'll keep the attachments, but they're not going to do much. By headshot, so we don't know the weapon he's using. Sounds like an SKS or an assault rifle. Once this guy kindly removes himself from the vicinity, I think the optimal strategy is probably just to sneak to the best of my ability. The vehicle has to be abandoned. I can't use that now, it's too risky. Pretty sure I hear movement outside somewhere. Don't want to shut that door because it'll draw any attention if anyone's nearby. Hopefully the circle favours me, then best case scenario I can exit through the back of this building towards where the glove is. Remain relatively safe. Oh shit, we have to advance. As does that guy at least. So, yep, he's moving. I may have to turn and fight. Almost certainly. I can get behind this tree. Drop some painkillers, then turn and shoot. Cancel that, take a painkiller. He is coming after me, right? Regardless, I have no time. This is chunking for so much damage. I made a gross miscalculation waiting there for so long. I could die here very easily. Just going to use up most of my med supplies if nothing else. I imagine that guy's going to die outside the play zone if no one else does. I thank that guy for his magnanimous donation of first aid earlier, it saved my life. Highly dangerous. sit here. Try and save my first aid if at all possible. Use bandages to get back up. Draw my weapon tool. If I'm seen here, I'm a dead man. But it's a risk I've got to take. Where's that? Close, but I don't think at me. Maybe a guy upstairs. Perhaps. My location should allow me to get to the circle relatively safely. It'll move slowly towards that side. I want to check upstairs, but doing so is highly risky. Let's move. Someone died here, I've got to be careful. Get to cover, get to cover. Go! Okay, this zone is going to close in very slowly. Go to the shed. Got him. Sounds like an enemy in there too. Fuck. Ah! Don't know where he came from, but made it to the top 10. Can't complain. Given my circumstances, quite happy with that. GG.